The secret to good line art is so simple, it's kind of funny. Because we've all been there, right? We've got a sketch that's looking real good, and then it's time for the line art. But listen, here's what you do instead. The way to make your line art turn out good is by drawing it the same way you drew your sketch. The reason your line art does not turn out good is because you draw your sketch one way, probably with loose lines, with a rough, low opacity brush, and then you draw your line art another way, with firm lines using a thin, hard edge brush. The point is that your sketch and your line art are like two different styles. And it's possible for that to still turn out good, but it's never going to turn out the same way as your sketch. What you do instead is to simply draw your line art with the same style, same flow, and same brush as you used in your sketch. By doing it this way, you're no longer flipping a coin and just hoping that the line art turns out good. It's gonna turn out like your sketch. And you might be saying, but doesn't that only work if I want my line art to turn out sketchy and rough? What if I do want to have firm line art? Well, listen, that sounds like a you problem. No, but basically, this goes both ways, meaning that you should draw your line art the way you drew your sketch. And so, if you want your line art to turn out a certain way, then you should draw your sketch that way. So, if you want your line art to turn out firm and clean and orderly, let's say for like an anime style, then you should sketch like that. Use the same brush. You could lower the opacity a little bit, but not too much. And draw with the same flow that you want to have in your finished line art. And like if you want to have line weight in your finished line art, for example, then have that in the sketch. And if you want your line art to be clean, then take some time to clean up your sketch. I don't usually do line art in this style, but even though I'm not used to it, I don't have to be afraid that the line art's going to turn out like a mess, because as long as I do the line art in the same way, in the same style as the sketch, whatever that style is, I can know it's going to turn out good as long as the sketch is good. There's no room for error. You can't mess it up. I hope this helps.